I can hear you. Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry.
you just didn't. Okay, hey.
How are you guys doing today?
We were just testing our equipment back here, seeing if Patrick could hear me, and he could, but he didn't respond, so that's why I sounded like an idiot there for a second.
Yeah.
So we got basically the energy mirror.
Yeah. So I was told that Justin was on Sultai, not 4-color. So we're gonna see if that's actually true or not.
He's on energy. I know that. Oh, wet. It's called a wet Jun energy, apparently.
So it's Jun with blue. Oh, I think he might be playing the
5-0 list.
Yeah, the one with like the main deck Gontes. That's basically Sultai splashing for
Harness
Lightning and Whirl of Virtuoso. But honestly, from his hand, I can't tell. Just looks like he has basic energy start with Attune and the
Aether Hub.
Yeah, Aether Hub.
Good old.
Getting a swamp, which
no, that's forest. Oh, is that a swamp? Or
that looks like a swamp to me.
It is.
And looking at his hand, I can't tell what version of energy he is right now.
He has a Fatal Push, if that helps. It's probably
yeah. So I think he's the list that played to a 5-0 finish by Logan Nettles, aka Jabberwocky, online. So it's basically a Sultai list.
All right.
That's going more mid-range. It's not playing Long Tusk Cub, but it is playing like Servants, Glint Sleeve Siphoners.
All right, I like that card.
Rogue Refiners. It has 3 main deck Gonti, Lord of Luxury.
Oh, baby.
And then it's basically Sultai, and it has like 2 to 3 Scarab Gods in it. I've seen lists that also play Vraska main deck.
Oh, wow.
And then it's splashing red for Harness Lightning and Whirl of Virtuoso. So this is a list that I've really wanted to try out. The Sheltered Thicket was not in the original mana base, so I don't know exactly how Justin has his mana base set up here.
I have no idea either, honestly. So do you think he could spend an energy to cast this? So Justin opted not playing the fast land?
Yeah, so I think it means he wants to get his 2-drop into play here, which it's fine. But you're going to see Jake here has the Harness Lightning, which Glint Sleeve Siphoner is a card you definitely want to get off the table as soon as you can. And especially
most definitely. Oh, God.
Oh. Okay. Jake's just dropping all his cards. And so we have another Servant come into play. And we'll see what Justin has here. Playing Evolving Wilds, then a Rogue Refiner, I think. Oh, he's main deck Death Gorge Scavenger.
That's the graveyard dude, right?
Yeah, so that's the one where whenever it exiles a creature, he gains 2 life, and then whenever it exiles a non-creature card, it gets +1/+1. It triggers on enter the battlefield and attack. So it's an interesting card to see in the main deck here. And Jake has a pretty decent start here, although it does look like he's missing his 3rd land, which he just found.
Oh, it's definitely. If Justin had a removal spell, I think he would have much preferred to remove the Servant.
Because he had the Fatal Push for the Long Tusk Cub that Jake had on turn 2.
I mean, like another removal spell for this.
I mean, yeah, he would want to have it. At this point, it's a little too far gone.
But
he does have a Glorybringer in his hand, which I expect. He has to use 2 energy to cast it, I believe.
He does.
And he's gonna kill the Servant. Oh, he has a Mountain in play. I didn't see that he had a Mountain.
Oh, yeah, we didn't see the Mountain. Our bad, Justin.
And so that's gonna kill the Servant in the Conduit. And Justin's going to, I think he ate, or I don't know what he ate with the Death Gorge Scavenger. I think he just ate a creature.
Seems good.
And is now just let them trade. So I like the position Justin is in here. His next turn is probably going to consist of playing a Whirl of Virtuoso and cycling his Sheltered Thicket.
I can see that. Probably like playing the Sanctum, then all that jazz.
Yeah, just get his tap land to play. Or
second Glorybringer.
He might just play another Glorybringer. I don't know. I like playing the Whirl of Virtuoso here. Jake has enough energy that he can pay for the Cub to have it outlive the Glorybringer activation.
Yep, totally.
I am surprised here to see Justin use his Aether Hub to pay for Whirl of Virtuoso. I think it's kind of a free roll to use that Mountain.
I think he's just trying to represent Harness Lightning or something like that. I mean, like, it doesn't change the energy difference.
Did he use blue? I don't think he tapped correctly. He looks like he tapped an Aether Hub, a forest, and a swamp.
Yeah,
He
I
can't
don't
do that
think
to play
he tapped.
Whirler Virtuoso, so he has to tap his mountain or... Yeah. So you need blue and... He needs blue and red. So basically what it means is he has to spend another energy to also cast this Abrade, which is what he drew, and I thought it was a Glorybringer. It was not. It was a Abrade. So the end result is he needs to be down energy, but energy mirrors all the points of energy matter.
Oh, yeah.
And so, yeah, you're going to see these things, all this stuff trade here. And then Jake plays a Bristling Hydra, which now that just has to race to Glorybringers. We'll see how that is.
I mean, not two Glorybringers.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. He doesn't have the two Glorybringers anymore.
We confirmed. That was a Braid promo.
Yeah. Sorry, that was just me getting caught up on the fact. So, Justin Ears plays land, cycle the...
Harness line a little bit too late.
Yeah, so not really actually, because Justin can exert the Glorybringer to kill that. In response, Jake will activate, and then he harness lightning with that on the stack.
Wait,
so,
isn't... Okay, yeah.
So it was actually a pretty good draw here for Justin.
Yeah, my bad.
Jake now no longer is a threat, although I don't remember what cards he had in hand. Looks like he has Lightning Strike.
Is that a Hazrat? Oh, that's OG Lightning Strike.
That's an OG Lightning Strike.
They look similar.
Yeah, so Jake really wants to find his 5th mana so he has a point where he can double spell.
Yeah, when you be able to double spell in these mid-range decks, that's really when you really get to show his power.
Yeah, it's just where you get to maximize on the efficiency, and a draw of Hostage Taker there for Justin.
That's
a bit of an interesting one, not one I actually expected to see. I'm just going to take the Whirler Virtuoso, and Justin's not going to spend energy.
You mean Jake?
Jake's not going to spend any energy. Do that.
Because he drew another one. No, it's because he has Lightning Strike in hand.
Yeah. So yeah, that's fine. He knows he's going to be able to answer it. Although he doesn't actually get to further his board at all. He just gets to leave up
more energy.
Well, he leaves up Essence Scatter, and you're going to see your Justin's going to Fatal Push the Whirler Virtuoso. He had Revolt because that Hostage Taker did die. So now Jake here has to decide how many Thopters he wants to make. And it looks like the answer is 2, which I think is correct here. He has the other one in hand, so it's not really going to matter. And I actually don't think he wants to play that Whirler Virtuoso again. I think that's going to be like a, oh crap, I didn't draw my 5th land. Well, I guess I have to play this only card I can cast.
Yep.
So I definitely think I like this making 2 Thopters because it's optimizing Jake's best draws, which is an untapped land, which I think is what he needs here.
Oh, Essence Scatter doesn't do anything about this, does it?
Yeah, this Vraska is huge here. So it's going to plus. It's going to make a 2/2 Menace Pirate.
I'm a Menace Pirate.
Jake draws another Glorybringer.
Oh.
So his hand is a lot of 5-drops, and he's going to play this Whirler Virtuoso, and he's not going to look happy about it.
He's like, I'm Jake. I'm playing a Whirler Virtuoso.
I mean, there's not much else you could do here. He goes to 5 energy, so he also just doesn't have a good way to deal with this Frasco right now. You're going to see here Justin's going to attack with both. He's going to double lock the Pirate. It's going to trade. He's going to take 4. Whirler Virtuoso is going to die. Frasco's going to pump up and make a Pirate. And that Pirate is lethal because Justin can ultimate the Vraska, make Jake's life total 1.
Yeah.
And then kill him with Pirate. But Jake didn't even draw the 5th land. They scoop him up. We're going to go to game 2 here between these 2 energy decks.
Oh, yeah.
And while we're starting over here, we just want to remind you that you can find this match, every other match you see tonight, and all the ones from our past streams and future streams on our YouTube page at youtube.com/topdeckproductionstream. The YouTube channel is your best resource to find some of your favorite matches that you're going to see on our stream here, the most memorable moments, and be sure that you can subscribe to that that YouTube channel so that you can be notified when our replays get uploaded from our weekly streams. And again, that's youtube.com/topdeckproductionstream.
Yep, you can find several videos of Patrick and I on there. You probably don't want to watch them, personally, because
I have some good matchups on there.
Yeah,
I
like
feel
the when you're on Bant Knife Off our day versus Zach
Oh
on
God,
Burn.
I played so badly in that match.
You both did.
We both played really badly, but I played worse.
I mean, also if you just want to see a match that players play bad, look up me versus Eddie Strugel on Blue Eye Control when I was on Jun.
I haven't watched that. So.
You want to see a player cast a Thought Season to a ley line and the ley line person being okay with it?
That isn't allowed in the rules. You could not have cast that spell.
You see, I honestly forgot about the ley line on the battlefield.
Yeah, so what should have happened is
I discard a I show my hand and I discard a card. That's what
No. Because you chose your opponent as I'm pretty sure because you chose your opponent as a target, part of the casting a spell is choosing a target. So you chose an illegal target. So you would have had to like back up to a point where before you would cast that spell.
Well, it didn't matter because we already decided to split.
Still.
We were just playing for fun at that point on camera.
Yeah, I don't. That sounds like a bad moment for both players. Anyway, so what we're probably going to see here in this matchup right now, I'm interested to see how Jake decides to sideboard.
He probably. I don't know how different the energy, like for the Temur energy deck, how like you sideboard differently compared to like the Sultai energy a bit deck, the Temur energy deck.
Yeah, so when it comes to like this kind of matchup, I think normally in the Temur mirror, I actually like leaving in Long Tusk Cub. I think it's just a good match and a good card in the match, and sometimes it can just give you a free win. Now against these energy decks that have black and are running Fatal Push, I like it a little bit less. Justin has a very easy way to break serve with Fatal Push when it comes to Long Tusk Cub. If Jake just goes turn 2,
Long Tusk Cub, he goes.
And then Justin Fatal Pushes at Jake's end step, that's really bad for Jake.
Yeah, that's a huge tempo swing for Justin.
Yeah, so honestly, Jake might sideboard out Long Tusk Cubs. He might keep them in because he is on the play, but I wouldn't be surprised to see them out if we go to a game 3 and he's on the draw.
We see a Liliana's Death Magistry in Justin's hand.
That is interesting.
That's some hot fire.
I'm interested to see what that does in this matchup.
Makes 2/2 dudes.
I mean, makes 2/2 zombies. It could reanimate something.
It can reanimate a Hostage Taker.
Hostage Taker. Can reanimate Glorybringer, which is pretty powerful.
It can reanimate a Servant, a Conduit.
It could be powerful.
I'm just thinking.
I feel like a Scarab God might be a little better in that slot, but
oh no. Okay, that's asking for way too much, Patrick.
No, maybe he wanted to play a third effect like that, didn't have the third Scarab God. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe he just likes Liliana better.
Maybe just a constant source of 2/2 dudes like a Vraska.
Maybe. So Jake did not have a play on turn 2,
which is fine.
It's fine. And it's gonna work out fine. We'll see if Justin doesn't either.
He doesn't.
No. Let's see. So I know Jake has a Rogue Refiner in hand, which we're gonna see played here.
So the Elvish Visionary +2 energy.
Yeah, it also can attack a little bit better.
That doesn't matter.
So Justin here is on a pretty slow start here. I do think he has a red removal spell in hand.
I think he just like wait and see if Jake is playing a threat he actually cares more about.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. You don't mind taking 3. You're not gonna like get raced out by this.
So now, like with the trigger
deck
on the stack. Oh, okay. Okay.
I mean, he might not care about Whirly Virtuoso in this spot. The Thopters aren't really gonna do that much. I would actually expect to see here just to kill that. We'll see if Jake wants to use the energy. Jake might not want to, and if he has like a Bristling Hydra in hand, which he does.
All right, I can see that. Oh yeah, so you can protect the Bristling Hydra.
Exactly. So we'll see here what Justin decides to do. He can play his 4th land and have it come into play untapped with Drowned Catacombs, or he can play a Blooming Marsh. He does have another Harness Lightning in hand, so we'll see what he wants to do this turn. I don't think he really has a good 4-mana threat he can play. So this makes sense. He also doesn't have blue mana, so he can't play. Is that a Rogue Refiner's hand or is that a Scarab God?
That's a Scarab God.
That's a Scarab God. Okay.
In whose hand?
Justin's.
Yeah, that's a Scarab God.
So this is going to work out pretty well for Justin here. He's going to get to Harness Lightning this Glorybringer.
No, he's not.
Oh, he doesn't have another energy.
Boom! I noticed something you didn't.
Yes. Yes, you did. Congrats.
That's like the first time I feel like.
And I'm used to these energy decks, like, just having all the energy they need, but they
like,
don't.
Yeah, Justin having a Glory, the Harness Light, and the Rogue Refiner, I feel like it's valid.
I mean, we'll see here what... that would have been nice last turn.
I think, like, Justin's trying to set up a good Scarab God.
Yeah, which he's going to be a little far away from. In these matchups, it's also always really dangerous to just play a naked Scarab God. If it gets taken with a
Confiscation
Coup, that's almost game over. And we're going to see here Liliana Death's Majesty, so we'll try to get that one up on the screen for you. It's not a card that's seen a ton of play in Standards, so some people might not know what it does.
I don't know what it does, honestly.
It's 5 mana, enters with 5 loyalty, pluses to 6, where you mill 2 cards and then get a 2/2 zombie. You can minus... I think it's -3 to just reanimate a creature and it turns into a zombie instead of its other types. And then I don't remember what the ultimate number is, but I know it destroys all non-zombie creatures.
Yep.
And here...
Exactly.
-7. I have a weird memory for some of these cards.
Unplayable Mythics.
Well, actually, there was a blue-black Reanimator deck in the format, I think, after Marvel got banned. I think it was like... it was post-Marvel. I don't remember if it was before Hour of Devastation or not. Maybe it was pre-Marvel. I don't remember. But it played this card as a main way to reanimate things like the Scarab God, Ishkana, Razaketh, the Foul-Blooded.
Is that Nicol Bolas?
That was a Nicol Bolas.
And Nebraska.
That was a pretty good mill there for Jake. Those are all cards that he would not want to see Justin casting.
I mean, so is this like 4-color energy, Planeswalker, and Scarab God and Friends?
It could be that. I know that in the Pro Tour, Shota Yasuoka was playing Nicol Bolas in his 4-color energy deck. He had 1.
Well, it's Shoto.
It is Shota, but I mean...
Can you play him? I mean, are you surprised?
It's true. It is basically like his pet card. He played 1 at the World Championships, too.
The Grixis Master? Yeah.
Yeah. So, we'll see here if Justin has anything big to do with 6 mana. I don't think... So he's just going to play Scarab God
and hope for the best.
Yeah, he's going to play Scarab God and he's going to pray.
Oh,
Harness Lightning. I mean, that's fine.
Oh,
if you're Justin, that's okay.
Yeah, but still, like, he wants to play it. He wants the activations.
Well, he definitely wants the activations, but... Well, there's another Glorybringer, but that wasn't immediately game over.
You're right.
Now...
this feels game over.
This is game over. But if
Literally.
Jake had just untapped Confiscation Coup to the Scarab God,
Game
that
over.
would have been game over. I don't think there would have been any way for Justin to come back from that.
Yeah, I think Shota's just a guy who's just a way better Magic player than most people.
Oh, definitely.
Like,
yeah.
he plays Grixis when you shouldn't be playing Grixis.
Yeah.
Like, I remember Kaladesh Pro Tour, he won it with Grixis Control.
Yeah, built that the night before.
Yep, and so he won a deck. He metagame hard, I feel like.
Yep.
And, I mean, that was a Control Pro Tour Finals in a format that I don't think anyone expected a Control mirror.
No, I don't think people expected the Control mirror in the finals. I think people were kind of ready for Control.
Yeah.
Control wasn't known quantity coming into that Pro Tour.
But no one expected it to be the finals.
Yeah, I don't think so. So, while our players are sideboarding, we'd just like to remind you to check us out on our social media pages. We have a Facebook page that is facebook.com/TopDeckProductions. We'll be able to find out when we're streaming.
Not screaming.
In addition,
we're screaming all the time.
That's true. In addition to that, be sure to check out our YouTube channel, which we already mentioned at youtube.com/TopDeckProductions stream for the replays that we're talking about.
Mouthful, I know.
Yeah, and you can also follow us on Twitter at TopDeckProds, and Instagram as well at TopDeckPro.
All right, and we also have a Twitch channel. I don't know if you know this.
Oh yeah, I was not aware of this.
Yeah, our Twitch channel is twitch.tv/TopDeckProductions. You should go there right now, if you're not there right now. And thank you, Eldamar1347 for the follow. Also, we know you guys like deck lists, and We're not all like Billy Caminos here. We do provide deck lists sometimes. You can go to topdecksproductions.com. Yes, we have a website now. Who knew? And go to topdecksproductions/decks, and you can find a list of decks that some of the local players have decided to share with you guys. I'm on there. Patrick's on there. We have the Feral.
Yeah, I actually don't know. I don't know if I have a deck list on there.
Yeah, you do. I think Jake just took your Temur Energy deck from the classics and put it on there.
Oh, okay.
Without your permission.
I don't care. It's fine.
Yeah.
It was on the internet anyway.
I'm on the internet.
So we're gonna see here. We didn't see a Long Tusk Cub from Jake in that game, so that kind of leads me to believe he boarded them out, which I would expect. And if he didn't board them out when he was on the play, I would expect him to board them out when he was on the draw.
Same.
And we'll see here. Jake is now aware of the very powerful late game that Justin has.
Yeah,
So-
he saw how many planeswalkers in the graveyard?
A lot.
And the Scarab God?
Yeah.
Like, I think what Justin's trying to do, he's just, like, play a better late game.
Yeah, so I think, and this is one of the problems you might see with having that kind of late game is you're going to mulligan a little bit more. And we're
Same.
going to see here Justin's going down to
6.
Jake is keeping 7, it looks like.
All right.
And so...
Oh, I know, he's mulligan. Oh, I know. Did he? Oh, they just had the same sleeves. It was hard to tell.
No, I think Jake kept, and they don't have the same sleeve. One is blue,
Yeah.
one is black.
No, that's purple.
Okay. I'm a male, I'm color. Wait, is he mulligan to 5? No,
Oh.
it's 6. And this is one of the problems with playing these big late game spells.
He
is
has a
sometimes
Blooming
you
Marsh
see
attune.
Nicol Bolas in your opening hand.
Yeah, we found Craig in a tune. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, he might have been able to
so you go...
play
he
Blooming
pla-
Marsh. But
Yeah,
he
he probably
wants
just want to play Blooming Marsh here.
Yeah. He also wanted to keep the card that he scryed to the top. So he just decided to lead on the tap land. He doesn't have a 2-drop that he can play here.
Actually, I don't think Justin had a untapped green source turn 1.
Did he not have the Blooming Marsh in his hand?
No, he just drew it.
Oh, okay.
But he's going to play it right now.
Yeah,
to leave a
and-
Fatal Push.
Yeah, he's
for-
double Fatal Push. So we'll see here.
Is that I really hope Jake plays the Long Tusk Cub and blows out. I don't know why.
No, I would be very surprised if he still had Long Tusk Cubs in his deck.
And I like Jake not playing a tune here, due to Justin can play a 3-drop threat or something he has to remove right now, like this.
Yeah, this is definitely Jake being rewarded here.
Thank you, Eldamar, again for the follow, and I hope Portugal is fun.
Yeah. He's watching for Portugal, so welcome to the stream. What time is it in Portugal right now?
The only thing
Is
I know
it-
about Portugal is the band Portugal the Man, even though it's unrelated to the country at all.
Okay. I feel like it's early morning in Portugal right now.
Or late night. Is it? I want to say it's like 5 a.m.
I have no clue. So we're going to see here a Servant of the Conduit from Jake here. That's probably going to be Fatal Pushed.
Yep.
And kind of important to note that Justin does not have a blue source. Oh, he has an island in his hand.
Yep. For this Nicol Bolas.
Yeah, what's the other card? It's Nicol Bolas, Island, Fatal Push? Is that his only 3 cards in his hand?
Yep.
And none of those cards really deal with the Bristling Hydras. That's one of
Nope.
the powerful effects of this Bristling Hydra. So we'll see here if Justin can find a way to
Deal.
not really deal with it. I feel like if he just can
Stall?
stall for a couple more turns.
Dang it, I was wrong. It's 1 a.m. I was so close.
So we'll see. I don't know what Justin is really looking to draw here.
Bantu's Last Reckoning.
I was gonna go for cards that have some feasibility of being in his deck. I would be very shocked if he had Bantu's Last Reckoning in his deck.
I think he wants it in this position.
Yeah, so he's in a weird spot where he wants like spells to be able to keep up with the Bristling Hydra into Whirler Virtuoso that Jake has going on right now, but he also wants lands to be able to
So,
cast Nicol Bolas.
doesn't he have Harness Light? Oh, no, he casts a Harness
Cast
Light.
Harness Light. He does have a Fatal Push in hand, which
Could?
it could kill a Thopter. I really don't know what's going on right now. Like, if that would be good. I don't think so.
It could kill this Rogue Refiner.
I think that's what we're gonna see it do here.
That's to shorten the clock.
So I think what like the dream scenario for Justin here is he draws a land, casts Nicol Bolas.
Neg 7? Like, dude, 7 drain?
No. +2s for cast a spell from Jake's deck.
And hope it's good.
Hit Whirler Virtuoso. Oh, tap land, and he dead.
He's dead.
1, 2, 6.
No, he's not.
He has 1 energy. If Jake has 1 more energy, then he is dead. And you see, Jake actually has Long Tusk Cup in his hand. So, I'm curious as to why Jake did not go for lethal there.
How could he have lethal?
He has a Rogue Refiner in his hand. So he plays Rogue Refiner pre-combat.
Jake's bad at math.
Goes to 13 energy. Can activate Bristling Hydra 4 times. That's Lisa. So unless our life total isn't accurate. So now Justin has to, I think, play Nicol Bolas plus and pray.
Or he can play this Hostage Taker.
Okay, he could play Hostage Taker on Rogue Refiner
and cast it.
He could cast it.
And I think he's thinking about that really.
Yeah,
deep.
that's what that's gonna do. Is that just gonna lose to the Glorybringer in Jake's hand? Justin doesn't know that. I think what Jake has a Harness Lightning in hand. I think what Jake is looking for here is, does he have the ability to kill the Hostage Taker before Justin has an opportunity to cast the Rogue Refiner, which I believe he does. I think if you do it on the trigger with the trigger on the stack, the Rogue Refiner would not be exiled. He was going to do that. Yep. Justin only has a Nicol Bolas in play. Jake has lethal on board, so that's going to be game 3.
And game 3 goes to Jake Valentine.
Yep. Unless there's a card that we don't know about.
Yeah, like Fog.
That's going to play the Glorybringer just to show Justin, it did not matter what you have. You were dead.
Look at Nicol Bolas.
Is this the slow roll from Justin?
Yeah.
And I think this is the slow roll. Or maybe we missed the channel for 4 mana somewhere. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, Jake's gonna win this. Jake's gonna win this game. This is just some goofing off between friends here.
I would like to +2 a Whirler Virtuoso.
Yeah, he might have still been alive, but I mean, it doesn't matter.
You're dead.
Yeah. So, I think that was a result of Jake just had a really good draw. Justin didn't have that great of a draw.
And mulligan.
Yeah, he mulliganed. Had to keep a clunky hand. That's one of the problems with this like style of 4-color energy that Justin's got going on here. It really doesn't have the smooth curve of good 2-drops into good 3-drops into good 4-drops as much of like a dense amount as Jake does with just the straight Temur energy deck.
All right, I can see that because like it's more reliant on, it's bigger than Temur energy, but like
yeah. So Justin might not actually be playing the Gontis and the. I think he was still playing Rogue Refiner, but he might have been going for more of like almost a controlling plan.
Yeah, he's known to play control decks.
These big planeswalkers.
All right, well, that's it for round 2 here. We have about like 20 minutes till round 3, so we'll catch you back there then.
Yep, we'll see you then.